Get fast, reliable internet for any budget. Now qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right, free high-speed internet from Xfinity. And Internet Essentials customers can get equipment included at no extra cost. Get started today.
Moms and dads, listen. You're not the problem, but you are part of the solution. And this podcast is here to help you reach with your troubled child. Known as the Teen Whisperer, Jason Clopton counsels young adults and has a proven track record of reaching kids when parents can't. Listen and take notes. This show will help you figure out what's bugging your baby and build a bridge to a better relationship with your kids.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Brandon Jones, and this is the final installment of the Teen Whisperer podcast. Unfortunately, many of you have already been notified, but we've lost our dear friend and brother, Jason Clopton, over the past few days. Jason's been battling with some health concerns for several months, which led to myself and another podcaster who's filled in for him over time. And unfortunately, Jason has left us at this time, which means that we are going to sunset the podcast, the Teen Whisperer podcast, and offer a different podcast with a similar focus, but a different title. Jason, we want to honor you for the work that you've done, for the contribution you've made to the communities, not just here in the Twin Cities and in the state of Minnesota, but across the world. This podcast was extremely popular. A lot of people benefited from this podcast, and not having him here for the time that he was gone has really struck a lot of folks. And to honor him, to honor what he's created with the Teen Whisperer podcast, I mean, he was known as the Teen Whisperer. We're going to sunset this podcast, and we're going to usher in a new podcast that will be titled It Is Not Your Fault. Again, similar focus, helping parents, caregivers, and teens deal with the issues of mental health. We're going to look at social emotional development. We're going to look at trauma. We're going to look at dating. We're going to look at having courageous conversations with your kids about multiple different things. So the essence of what the Teen Whisperer podcast was all about will still be in play. However, the Teen Whisperer podcast, the Teen Whisperer himself, will be with us in spirit since he's not with us here in the physical realm. And I just wanted to make this a nice short announcement so folks knew what was going to happen. Please be sure to check out the new podcast and subscribe. The content will be just as quality, just as good as what Jason produced, and will be led by myself, Brandon Jones. I'll be doing an introduction podcast so you all get to know who I am a little bit more. Another introduction podcast to talk a little bit more about the focus of the podcast. And we're just going to keep it rocking and rolling and do this in the spirit of Jason, because I know he will want the content to continue. He will want folks to get the quality information that they need to make sure that their young person is developing to the healthiest potential that they can. So, with one final time to say this, for you parents and caregivers, you might not be the problem, but you may be the solution. Peace.
You've been listening to the Teen Whisperer podcast with Jason Clopton, known to his clients as JC the Counselor. Check back every Tuesday for new episodes wherever you listen to your podcasts. Find out more and connect with Jason at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
At Hy-Vee, we take pride in being part of the communities we serve. In 2021, we donated more than 14 million meals, and this year, we're committed to doing even more. For over 90 years, we've been the place that people turn in time of need, and we take that very seriously. That's why we're loading our semis full of food this week and making deliveries across the Midwest to help families this Easter. To join our effort, simply donate when you're at the checkout. Together, we can make a big difference for those in need.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake them out. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
Y'all know how important helping the community is to me, and let's be honest, our communities need us right now. All of us. People are always asking me, Shaletta, how can I make a difference? Well, I have the answer. Xcel Energy is putting on its annual day of service and you can take part. It's happening Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 11th. There will be nearly 80 nonprofit projects where you can volunteer to pack meals for folks in need, put together school supply kits, and more. Join thousands of your neighbors along with Xcel Energy employees. You can even get your kids involved. It's a meaningful opportunity for your entire family to make a difference. To learn more about Xcel Energy's Day of Service project, go to their website at www.xcelenergy.com/DOSinfo. Do your part to give back to the places where we all live and work.